Hello and welcome to Module 4 in our series STL2 with C++. Today we'll proceed to set up our project. The name of the game is War of the Easter Bunnies. If you're wondering why Easter Bunnies now, Easter's finished, etc., etc., well, I ran into issues with my video editing software. This series should have been released before Easter, but of course, unfortunately, I couldn't. But anyway, those issues have been fixed now, and here we are. So coming now to the setup for the project, the first thing we need to do is set up the path to the header files, right? The next thing we need to do is make sure that we set up the path to the library files. Now we also need to include the names of these library files in our project, and we'll see how to do that shortly. The last but not the least is to make sure that the .dll, which essentially are the dynamic link library files, are in the same folder as our project. Now remember, we need to do the setup so that our project can use both the STL development library as well as the STL image library. Before we proceed, may I ask that you leave a like on this video, and if you're enjoying the series, then do subscribe to the channel. It not only helps promote the channel, but also keeps me motivated to create more content like this. Thank you. Now back to the setup for our project. So to begin, in your Windows search bar, type in Visual Studio 2022, click Open. We are creating a new project, so click Create a New Project. We need an empty project, so make sure that's highlighted and click Next. Give your project a name. Click Create. Now remember, the series is STL2 with C++. We need to add a C++ file to this project. So right click on the project folder and then click Add, New Item. Make sure C++ is highlighted. Name the file as main.cpp and then click Add. Okay. The next thing now is to, of course, do the setup so that we can have the project use the header files as well as the library files. So right click on the project folder, click Properties, which brings you to the screen. Click near C++, click General, and now to set up the path to the header files, click on Additional Include Directories, and then click the down arrow, Edit, click this folder icon, then the ellipses, and go to the folder that has the STL development library files. So there's mine. Expand that folder, drill down, select Include or click on Include, and then click Select Folder. Okay, so now we set up the path to the header files for the STL development library. Click OK. Now go to the linker, click General again, and we're going to set up the path to the library files. So click Additional Library Directories, down arrow, click Edit, and then click on the folder icon, click on the ellipses, and go to the same folder. Right, so here we are. Again, expand, drill down, click on the lib folder, and then select the x64 folder, click Select Folder. That's it. Right, now click on Input and then click Additional Dependencies, click the down arrow, Edit, and this is where we put in the names of these library files. So how do we get them? Go to your Windows Explorer and to the same STL development library folder, drill down, expand the lib folder, click on the x64 folder, and we need to copy main.lib and stl2.lib. We just need the names. So Control C, come back to your project, Control V to paste, right? Similarly, we need stl2.lib. So again, Control C to copy that name, come back to the project, press enter, and Control V to paste, right? So that's done. Now we need to make sure that the DLL file is in the same folder as our project. So we are in this folder already, that is the STL2 development folder. Right click on that DLL file, click copy, and now right click on the project folder, click open folder in File Explorer, and Control V to paste. So now our project is set up to use the STL development library. Let's now do the same thing for the image library. So I'm just going to minimize that. Right click again on the project folder, click properties, click on C, C++, click general, click additional include directories, down arrow, click edit. Then again, click on this folder icon, click the ellipses, but now go to the folder that holds the STL image library files. So here we are, expand that folder, drill down, select include, click select folder, click OK, click on linker, click general. We are setting up the path to the image library files, right? So click on additional library directories, click the down arrow, edit, click the folder icon, ellipses, and again go to the same STL image library folder. So here we are again, expand, drill down, click lib, and select the x64 folder, click select folder, and that's it. For input, so click on input, click additional dependencies, down arrow, edit. Now we need to copy the library files, that is for the image library. So again, go to Windows Explorer, but make sure you're in the image library. This is still the development library. So let's go to the image library. Click on that lib folder, open the x64 folder, and then we need to copy this name, Control C, and then come back to the project, press enter, and Control V to paste. Click OK. And now we need to make sure we have the DLL file. So again, go to Windows Explorer. We are in the image library. Right click on that DLL file, select copy, and then we have the project folder open here. Just paste it there. Right? So now our project is set up to use both the STL development library as well as the STL image library. That's all for today. In the next session, we'll start putting in code for our project. Till then, take care. Bye.